Hey guys, so welcome back to another episode with Redeem Talks. If you're new here, my name is Redeem and I share realistic information on how you can start and scale your business, whether you are a stay-at-home mom or you have a 9-to-5 job. Plus, I have been privileged to serve a community of 12,000 plus business owners on Instagram. You might want to check that out. So today we'll be talking about how to increase your business growth rate. In fact, how to increase your small business growth rate. Tips from experts. So let's get talking. So guys, today we're talking about how to increase your small business growth rate. Okay, how to increase your small business growth rate. Now, the following tips I'll be sharing with you are things that have worked for me personally for my own business. Okay, so that's why I'll be sharing it with you here. Now, the first tip on my list is product. I know you're like, really, are we going to start talking about products now when I've already started this business? But truly we're going to talk about products. You know why? Because a lot of times you find out that someone has been in business for 5 years or even 2 years, you understand, and you feel stuck. You're not making sales, like zero sales and all that. And then we start looking for the next hack, the next tips, the next thing we have to learn to boost our business, or just that magic thing we just apply and then. But sometimes over time I've experienced, or I've realized that the first thing every business owner must look into when you're suffering from low sales is your product. Yes, you have to look into that thing you're actually selling. So you ask yourself, am I really selling the right thing? Am I really in the right business? Okay. Now, I had this experience with one of my students. So, she was part of the business visibility training, and then in the course of the training, in fact, when we started the training and then I started getting to know her and ask her about her business, I realized that as much as she wanted to sell, as much as there were other things she wanted for her business, because she was experiencing zero sales, we realized that the first thing we have to work on with this business is the product. Okay, because the product was flawed on so many places. The product was flawed. Okay, now it takes courage for you as a business owner to say, because I know as startups we can be very, very emotional and kind of like emotionally attached to our product. We find it hard for anyone to like tell us, oh, this product, no, we don't want to even hear that at all. But it takes courage, okay, and wisdom to really go back and tell yourself, maybe I'm really not doing the right business. You understand? Or even if I'm in a business, I really don't understand this business. Just re-evaluating that product. Okay, so here are practical steps you can take to help you re-evaluate your product. The first is, what problem is my product serving? Okay, this is a question you ask yourself. What problem is my product solving, rather? Sorry. Okay, so you ask yourself this question, okay, because the truth is, business is about problem solving. Okay, now when two businesses start and one is bent on solving problem or focused on solving problem, and the other is really not solving problems, you find out that the business that solves problem will continue to be in business, while the one that does not solve problem or is really not solving problem will soon go out of business. Okay, and now when I'm talking about solving problem, I'm not even saying like bringing out the next big technology or doing something or breaking the Guinness Book of Record, or no, that's not what I'm saying. But your product must solve a problem, must be solving a problem. That's the only way you can continually be in business. Okay, so here's a very practical example. Let's say, for example, you are a hair vendor. Okay, now you have to understand that, fine, when you are selling, let's say, human hair, you have to ask yourself, what problem is this product selling? So generally, selling human hair, you know that yeah, you're making it faster for people to, not always spend longer time in the salon. They now have their wigs that they can easily wear. You understand? It's easy for people to, you can have, let's say, 5 wigs, 8 wigs, 10 wigs. Someone can see you with this look today. The next day, you already have a different look. So it makes it easy for you to like really change your look as often as you want, even within a week. Okay, good. So that's like a general problem selling that hair helps to solve. Okay, selling human hair or wigs helps to solve. Okay, now the next thing, let's say 2 people want to start this business. We can all start on different angle. We already know the general problem we want to solve, but now there's someone that wants to target a certain class of women. Okay, someone wants to target someone wants to offer this solution to women of probably who like luxury or a certain type of class. So they are not trying to make, get the very, very best of this hair, and then you can see they are selling it for 6,000 Ghana cedi and all that. So that's that one. And then there's someone who is saying, okay, I'm going to still start this business, but I want to target students. Okay, I want to sell hair 500 cedi, 700 cedi, make it more affordable for students. Okay, now they are in the same business, but they are targeting 2 different people. Okay, they are coming in through different angles. Okay, so this brings us to the next question you should ask yourself: is there a demand for your solution? And when we're talking about demand here, we're not talking about you have 3 colleagues that want to be a part of the business. You should understand demand as because the more demand there is for a product in the market, generally that means the more sales, okay, of that product. So the more profit that vendor will have, depending on the price of the product. But let's not talk about that for now. So we're talking about, is there demand for the product? Okay, how many people are making this demand? Okay, how many people are making this demand? You understand? Is there a demand for the solution? So if you say, oh, I want to start selling probably cheaper hair, or more affordable hair for a certain class of people, for students, fine. Is there demand for that solution? Or are students even trying to save up to even buy the one of 6,000 cedi? So you have to find out all those things. Okay, so bring it down to your own business. As we're talking, bring it down to your own business. The first question is there what problem is your product solving? Okay, and then we explain that, and now we're talking about, is there a demand for that solution? And by demand, I mean, are there lots of people? Okay, not just 2 persons or 3 persons, no, are there lots of people making this demand? Okay, so it's very good for you to understand whether there is demand or no demand for your product, and the amount of people that are making this demand. Okay, now the next question you should ask yourself when reevaluating your product is this: say, are they ready to pay in exchange for this solution? Okay, because it's one thing for people to want a solution. Have you ever heard someone saying, oh, if you dash me, or if you give it to me for free, I will accept, but if I have to pay for it, I don't think I'll buy it. You understand? Now that lets you know that it's not that the product is bad. It means it is not of so much value to that particular person. You understand? We've all done it, or we've all felt that way. There are things when they tell you the price, you're like, it's really not worth it. You understand? Because it won't add so much value to your life. So you have to ask yourself, okay, are they ready to pay in exchange for this solution? Okay, now this is what will differentiate you from a charity organization. This is what differentiates businesses from charity organization. You know why? Because the first question, what problem is your product solving? Charity is solving a problem. And then, is there a demand for this solution? Let's say you're helping a certain type of people, or you are helping whoever you are helping. You find out that yes, they may be in need of that solution, but will they pay for it? So you have to know if they are ready to pay for the solution, because this is what will differentiate your business from charity, like I said. You understand? So these are the things, and then you have to also find out how much are they ready to pay. This is when you're talking about pricing and how much to set your price. So the first tips I just shared with you on how to increase your small business growth rate is to first reevaluate your product. In fact, I wouldn't even like to add this to the tips, because I feel like it's just like the foundation. Understanding your product, reevaluating your product. If you've not started any business, fine. But if you're already in business and you're experiencing zero sales, so you reevaluate your product. These are the questions you ask yourself. First, is your product really solving a problem? Second, are there people making this demand? Is there a demand for this solution? So you find out the people making this demand. Okay, now the next question you ask yourself is, are they ready to pay in exchange for this solution? Because imagine opening a restaurant because I want to sell food, or I want to sell a certain type of food, I want to sell a certain type of meal, only for you to be selling making the food and giving it out to people for free. You are not in business. No matter how filled they are, it is not a business. It's probably charity. You understand? Now the next thing you have to consider if you want your small business to grow is your customers. Okay, now this part is very easy when you've settled with your product. Whenever you've settled with your product, have a clear understanding of who you are selling, people that are making the demand, it's easy for you to understand who will patronize you the most. Okay, because let's still use the hair as example. If you're selling hair, you're saying who will patronize you. You generally say ladies, right? Ladies will patronize you if you're selling. But that's not enough to now start a business. Say, oh, my business is for all ladies. You end up targeting all the women in the world. Okay, and it's not everybody that might be interested in the type of hair you are selling. Okay, there are people that mainly want to sell colored hair, like red, like different type of colors of hair, and it's not every lady that's comfortable with wearing that type of color. So you have to understand these things. It's not enough to say you are selling hair and it's for all ladies. Not all ladies want to wear green hair or yellow hair, or I don't even know if there's yellow hair, but yes, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so you have to ask yourself, who is going to patronize me the most? So this is where you come in from the angle of, let's say, I want to sell for students, I want to sell luxury hair for a certain class of women. Things like this is not helping you narrow down on your target customers, okay, and sell to them without any barrier. You understand? And then when you are writing to them, or when you are talking to them, it's clearer. Okay, when you're talking to a student and you want the student to buy hair, you can put words like it's more affordable, you can now pay installments, you can now who you are selling to. But if you're selling, so these things just help you to understand who you are selling to, who you should be targeting. Okay, so ask yourself, when it comes to customers, who will patronize me the most? Next tip I'll be sharing with you is creating quality content. Guys, this one, if you are a small business owner, okay, and you want to grow online, you want to grow your business fast, honestly, what you must do is to create quality content. In fact, this is like your competitive advantage. You understand? There is nothing that someone can be doing the business for years and then you come in. Okay, why? Yes, like you might have many competitors in the business, there might be many vendors selling that same product, but trust me, when you understand how to create quality content, this has nothing controls this. It is you that controls this one. You understand? So learning how to create quality content, or being able to create quality content, is really going to differentiate you and help you grow faster than you imagine. Like, I'm saying this because I personally have experienced it in my business. Like, it's going to help you very, 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 very well. I don't know how best to say it, but yes, creating quality content is one of the easiest and fastest way to grow on any platform on social media. You understand? So yes, when it comes to quality content, so you might be asking, watching this video and wondering, how really do I create quality content? So the first thing you have to keep in mind when creating content is to understand that this is your way of marketing. You understand? Content creation. And let me even pause and say, if your business is not online, you have a business that is not online, like, why? What's your reason? Why is your business not online? Or why are you not taking your online business seriously? Okay, now this brings me to a point. Posting is not marketing. Okay, now when you have probably you have an Instagram page, okay, and you're posting about your business, posting, posting. There's no intentionality. Anything you like, you post. Anything you see, you post. Today you post about your product, tomorrow you post comedy, the next day you post something in between. You see, when you're a small business, as a growing business, okay, we have to be very intentional with our content. Okay, our content has to engage, our content has to be very relatable, our content has to, and sometimes when you're saying all this, it looks like a big work, but it's not. When you understand it, when you understand that this is the way I'm marketing, because not all of us have that money to want to run adverts and all, which is very, very important. You should run adverts for your business, okay? Because even that one, people are like, why am I going to spend money running adverts when I can just I don't even know, but I think there are so many layers to this. I'm going to even tag this video part 1, hopefully, because I feel like there's a lot we have to learn, especially when it comes to content creation. Okay, so back to what I was saying, posting is not marketing. Okay, it's not enough for you to just take a picture of your product and then post it. You're probably not marketing your product well, okay? Because marketing is intentional. Marketing aims to target customers. This is a question you ask yourself, okay? This is like the easiest way to help you, to guide you on content creation. Just ask yourself, okay, before you make any post, ask yourself, what is the aim of this post? Do I want to attract more people to my page with this post? Do I want to nurture my customers, the ones that have been asking me how much in the DM? Am I trying to answer their questions so they can make up their mind to buy from me? So all of these things, you just understand what exactly you're trying to achieve with a particular content. I think that will help us to be more intentional and more that's the word, intentional with our content, with what we're putting out there. And if you've not yet, if you're not active on your social media page, you just post today, and then when they come to your page, August 2021, that's when you just posted. Please repent, okay? Kindly start using your Instagram page and start being active on it, okay? So anyways, we're moving to the next tip. The next tip I'll be sharing with you is niching down your business. Niching your business, okay? Because this is another way to grow, especially online. Yes, this is another way to grow online, because you cannot be selling everything. You find out that there are people that are selling this, they're selling that. You're selling men perfume, you're selling wristwatch, you're selling slippers, you're selling kids toy, like on the same page. You understand? I know why that happens sometimes, because of the fear of missing out. It's called FOMO. You have this fear of missing out. You feel like, oh, what if I now start selling only slippers, and then there's money in lashes, there's money in selling nails, or there's money in selling curtains, or there's money in selling throw pillows. No, that's not the way business is done. You have to pick something. That's why you have to do your research, understand the product you want to sell, and start selling it. Am I against you having more than 2 business? No. I'm saying if you want to grow as a small business, if you want to be like, you want people to know you on time, because what's the essence of doing business if nobody knows you? The more visibility you have, the more sales you can make, okay? So if you want people to know you, if you just want to grow faster, niche down your business. Now, here is something that happened. So, okay, before I say that, stop being a jack of all trades. Stop trying to sell everything, okay? Stop feeling scared that you might go into the wrong business and then you miss out on the right one. No. Do your research and pick a business you want to sell, okay? Then start on that business and niche down on that business. Let people know you for that business, okay? When they want to buy a particular thing, let them say that, oh, go to this store, you get it from here. Let them know you for it. You understand? I wanted to say something earlier. There's this brand on Instagram. It's called Mermaid Hair. Yes, I'm going to put it up here. Yeah, so it's called Mermaid Hair. Now, when this brand first started, they were selling what is it called, hair straightener or stretcher. Which one is that one? Yes, so that's what they were selling. Okay, so whenever I go to the page, I'm like, really, is this what these people are selling? You understand? Like, only this thing, is that what they're selling? Because their content were wonderful. In fact, they had one of the Kardashian sisters as a brand ambassador. I think that was Khloe. Yes, Khloe Kardashian. She was the one that was like their brand ambassador. So I'm like, So these people, they are paying this lady, like, I don't know how much, but yes, I know they should be paying her at least a lot, because of, she has the following and everything. She's already a public figure, so they are paying her that much money just to sell hair straightener. I'm like, it can't be it. So I'm always like going to that page, and I like the way they were creating their content. So recently I realized that when I went to the page again, I just saw them randomly again. I found out that they've introduced other things to their business. Okay, now they've been able to gather lots of followers from selling hair straightener. And the truth is, if you're selling hair straightener, there are people that want to buy hair shampoo, there are people that want to buy comb, there are people that want to buy other things. If you go to that page now, they're selling like lots of other things, and now they've grown. You understand? So that should let you know that they had other intention in mind. They want to sell other things. So probably they use, let's say, 2 years to niche down and let people know them for this particular brand of, because the straightener they were selling, I think they were saying double something. So it was really nice, and it was kind of like different, not so different though, but yes, that was their product. That's what people knew them for. So when they were able to gather as much ladies as they could, ladies that are interested in their hair, straightening their hair, easy things to help with their hair, you understand, that was how they started introducing other products, which has always been part of their plan. You understand? So what am I trying to say? What if they have started by selling every other thing they are selling now on their page? Will they grow? Yes, they will grow, but not at the rate they did, not so fast. Remember, we're talking about how to increase your small business growth rate. Okay, we're talking about how to increase it fast. So these are things you need to do. Niche down your business. Some people are even selling things that cut across industries. You understand? Someone is selling cake, and then the next day baking cake, and then the next day the person posts human hair. Like, what is the relationship? How are you coming up with these business ideas? You understand? So like I was saying, now they've been known for something. It's not easy for them to penetrate the market. Okay, it's not easy for them to penetrate the market. They've been able to gather lots of customers, and by doing so, they've now sold the customers on probably a good customer service. Because if you see the packaging of those things, it's not the same way other people package their hair straightener. Some will just give you side nylon, but if you see the way they're packaging it, you understand, all of this is customer experience. Now they feel like, wow, I want to be part of this brand, I want to be part of this community. You understand? Because of how they've set up themselves and the customer experience they were giving their customers, the good customer experience they were giving them. So all of this now is easy for you to say, oh, let me even get their shampoo also, when they introduced this or when they launched it. You understand? So all of these falls under niching down your business so you can grow faster. Okay, so it's just like, let's say you want to open a school, you understand, and then you already know that, oh, there are big players in the game. You understand? There are already big players in the game, and you might not have the capital to start it up at that scale and be able to compete with them like that. You understand? You might not have the capital, so you can say, okay, I want to start with, let me be known for something. I'm talking about niching down. You can now say, okay, let me start with offering summer school skills to people who want to, this long break we have, I think, is it around August and September? Yeah, August and then a little part of September. Then you can say, okay, I want to be doing summer school, and then kids come to you, make it very nice. It's the parents that will start telling you, oh, you don't have a school, you can have a school, we want to be a part of it, because you've shown them a certain type of customer experience. You understand? So all of these things are ways you can start a business or go into a business or increase your business growth rate fast. Niche down. Okay, remove those plenty things on your page, remove everything, let them know you for something. Okay, let them know you for something. So the next thing we'll be talking about is adverts. In fact, I really don't want to talk about this advert because I'm trying to mention things that would not require you spending too much as a small business owner. So let's skip that. Let's talk about customer experience. Anyways, let me just throw something on that advert. When it comes to adverts, okay, it's not enough to say you have money for adverts, because that's not even the way it works. You can have the money for adverts, but you do not know how to target customers. Some people run adverts on their page and no results. You understand? No following, even following, said no following. Talk more of sales. You understand? So Adverts is a very practical teaching, you understand. It requires you to be saying, see this, you see this one, do it like this, see this one, do it like this. So to create a separate video for adverts, okay, so we can have a proper in-depth understanding of adverts and its benefits, okay, and how to actually target customers, you know, and make sales or get good results for your money. Okay, so the next thing I'll be talking about is customer experience. I think I've really shed light on it while I was talking about you know, niching down, you understand. Now the truth is, when you have good customer service, when people have a good experience buying from you, it could be in the way you are talking to them, it could be after sales experience. People have already bought your goods and you're calling, hello, hope you like it, hope it was nice, oh yeah. All of these things helps to build customer experience. Okay, now customer experience, there's no one way to do customer experience. Okay, it could mean serving your customer something as simple as water when they come to your shop. I once went to a photo studio to take pictures of my product. Yes, a product I was selling. Now when I got there, the people, yes, the workers there, they offered me drink, and then they brought water. In fact, they even offered 2 drinks and water, so you have to choose from the drink, you understand. So it was really nice, but at the end of the day, the photo did not come out well. I didn't like it, you understand. So there are so many layers to customer experience. You don't show people, let's say, treat them very well at the expense of the product, no. So everything has to tally, you understand. I think I went to another one that the person did not offer me anything, but what I paid for, I got the result. So there are so many layers to customer experience, but the main thing is satisfy your customer. The aim is to satisfy. Okay, good, make good pictures. Let's say you're a photographer, make good pictures and at the same time satisfy them. So what about someone that has an online business? You're not seeing anybody to give drink, you understand. So it has to do with what you are telling them, going with them through the buying process, you understand. When someone say, oh, I want this, go with them. Oh, so what about, let them feel that thing, let them feel like you are leading them through the buying process. Don't say just send to me and send your money, and then when you send your money, let me know before we start talking. No. So guys, it is the aim when it comes to customer experience, the aim is satisfaction. Is my customer satisfied? That's the aim. So the next thing we'll be talking about is consistency. Yes, consistency. It's not enough for you to just watch this video and like, yes, I've been inspired, let me go and start doing this thing, let me go and, you know, reevaluate my product, understand my customers, you know, then start creating quality content, niche down my business, and, you know, start giving my customers satisfaction. While you are doing all of these things, it's not something you do in a week and then start expecting for your business to be the biggest business. No, it's not something you do in a week. It's not something you do in 2 months. It's not something you do in 6 months. It's not something you do in a year or 2 years. It's consistency, and it's okay to be tired. Okay, you are tired, you are exhausted, but that does not mean you are done. Okay, so just rest. When you rest, you start again. It's okay to sometimes say, it's okay to be exhausted. That makes you human. In fact, if you're not exhausted, it's even a problem. So it's okay to be exhausted, because I know sometimes having an online business can be very stressful, especially when it feels like you're not seeing as much results as you want. Okay, you have to understand that growth is a process. Okay, so while you've applied all this, while you've reevaluated your product, you've done all these things, be consistent. After doing it, repeat, and very soon you start seeing all the results. So guys, consistency is key to increase your small business growth rate. Okay, so in this video we talked about how to increase your small business growth rate, and we mentioned different things. We talked about your product, we talked about your customers, quality content, niching down. I gave a little explanation on advert, but it's not part of it. Then we talked about customer service. Those are 5 things, and then the 6th one we talked about consistency. Okay, so guys, these are the things you have to look into so that your business can grow fast. And these are not just hearsay things. These are things that I personally have, you know, implemented. Or is it implemented? Yes, I also have done it in my business, and it has really worked. Okay, and when I say it has really worked, I'm seeing the result, and I'll keep on doing it because it does not take one day. You understand? So keep at it. Okay, so thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I will appreciate your comments, so you can put it down, you can pin down, you can write down your comments at the comment section of this video, and also like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.